welcome. How you guys doing tonight? I'm Jerry Dove, the host and creator of I Remember That Song, IRTS Live, and tonight I'm bringing you another edition of What's Your Jam? I can't do that without my man, my boy, my partner, my compadre, my friend, Mr. Almighty CJ Flash, Christopher Jordan, Chicken Juice for those who really know him. What's going on, brother?
Name out there, you put my government name out. I gotta change my name. I gotta change.
Okay.
I'm just messing with you.
All right, so I'm sorry I said Chicken Juice. You're right. You're gonna find your social with the Chicken Juice. What's up, Flash?
It's all right, man. How's everything?
Everything is good, man. I'm excited. Look who's below us here.
Who's below us here. The legendary.
Anybody from the Bay Area that knows anything about not just sports, but about television as well. I've seen this man, Mr. Marquis Bonus, has been on Channel 2, KTVU, for 42 years, since 1979, as the lead sports announcer for the station. He's seen everything, all the celebrations for the 49ers, for the Warriors, for the Giants, for the Raiders, for the Oakland A's. Sure. And Mark, how are you tonight, brother?
I'm good. I got all those championships. I don't have any rings.
No rings. Huh?
None of those teams gave me any jewelry, guys.
But I'm sure you got a champagne-soaked suit somewhere, right?
Somewhere, yeah. They ruined a few suits in those.
That's what I'm talking about. So look, we got you here. We're going to talk music, but we got to talk sports. Of all those championships I just named, which one? I know you're supposed to be not a fan, but which one really?
I'm going to break the news to you right here.
All right.
That's why I got into it, because I grew up in San Rafael and loved all the Bay Area teams. And that's been the fortunate part of my job, Jerry, is I never had to fake it. Like I never had to go to, LA and pretend like I was a Dodger fan or whatever.
Right.
I love all the Bay Area teams, and you guys are old enough probably to remember how it used to be. You didn't hate on the Raiders if you were a 49er fan or vice versa, or the A's or Giants. You loved everything from the Bay. That's how I grew up. I grew up a fan of all those teams, and the highlight is so hard, but baseball is my true first love, because I won tickets through my paper route when I was a little kid. Didn't know diddly about, this is a true story, didn't know diddly about baseball, didn't grow up in a sports fan, family. And I'm at the game for 5 minutes, and I go to my buddy, I go, "Who is that?" And he goes, "You idiot, that's Willie Mays." And I fell in love with baseball. I fell in love with Willie. He's my hero. Yeah. And that's what got me into sportscasting. So, probably the Giants World Series are my top of the top, because to be honest with you, I never thought it would happen in my lifetime. And then they go and win 3 World Series.
3 of them in 5 years. Goodness gracious. Okay, that's fantastic. Well, look, during this pandemic, a lot of things have happened. One of the things that's happened is that you started broadcasting from home in that room that we're looking at right now that is filled with music. Tell us some of the people you got behind you there.
Man, you just happened to hit me on Soul Night, but I've got, in the jazz realm, I've got Grover Cleveland in the back, Grover Washington, excuse me. I've got Smokey Robinson. I've got Stanley Clark up here. Of course,
I see Bob Marley and the Brothers Johnson. Who else do you see, Flash? Who do you see, Flash?
I got Marvin Gaye in the back of the room. I don't know if you can see him, but I got James Brown and Aretha Franklin at the top of the charts.
Nice.
The King and the Queen. And, what happened is I didn't know that this was obviously going to happen, the pandemic, and we'd be broadcasting from home. But several years ago, my mom said, "I got all these albums here." She's cleaning out the garage. "What do you want me to do with them?" I'm like, "Keep them, Mom. Don't give them away." Came over, and I had my man cave room. And so I had a contractor come in and build these shelves. So you guys can't see it. I can't move the iPad, but on all the shelves all the way around this room, I got about 700 or 800 records. And,
wow.
And I just put them up. And then when I started doing the broadcast during the pandemic, so many people responded via email that I started changing it up, every night, and viewers get a kick out of it. So,
yes.
it's been a lot of fun. And, you know what? It's just convinced me, as I already knew, and you guys certainly know, music is the healer. You know
Yes.
that. So,
Yes.
And I'd like to think that it kind of helped give a smile and that kind of thing during this unbelievable time we've all been through, man. It's been tough.
All right. I know. Well, look, that's fantastic. Let's put a smile on some people's face by finding out what's that song that makes you excited. What's that song that made you fall in love with music? Marquis Bonus, what's your jam?
Wow, you're going to put me on. I mean, obviously, and you guys know it better than I do. There's just so many songs, but to me, it's a song that makes you feel a certain kind of way. And it just, it's a feeling. So I can vividly remember, guys, being in the car with my mom. She had the radio on. We're in Marin County back in the 60s. And I don't remember how old I was. I was pretty little. And I just said, what is that? Turn that up, Mom. And it was In the Midnight Hour by Wicked Wilson Pickett.
Hey.
And I don't know what it does to me, but it just excites me and makes me feel that inside. I just love the beat, the emotion it brings out. And I can vividly remember going down to 4th Street in San Rafael and buying the 45 when it was a big hit. Sometime in the mid to late 60s, and I wore the grooves out. And in fact, I even had the band play that at my wedding, one of the songs during the reception.
That's fantastic. Now you're older now. Do you know what the words of that song mean now? Probably wasn't appropriate for a young boy riding in the back seat of the car, waiting till the midnight hour. You know what I'm saying? But that's all right. It's the beat that got you.
See, that's the thing, guys, is I had no idea really what it meant, but I know how it made me feel, and it just brought something out. And so my mom said when I was a baby, I was a night owl, like couldn't get me to go to bed before midnight, and I'd sleep, through the day. And then when lo and behold, I get a job 42 years at Channel 2 where I'm working the night shift,
How about that?
And so I'm just a midnight guy, I'm a night owl. And,
Excellent.
I was like that as a baby, and I'm like that on my job, and working the night shift. Which
excellent.
Is another good song.
There you go.
Night shift.
Oh, he sings too. He sings too. Well, look, I'm Jerry Dove. That's CJ Flash. You've been listening to Marquis Bonus. We'll see you next time with another episode of What's Your Jam?
My pleasure.
I'm gonna wait till the midnight